Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Bronson Rants. This week I'm going to address a topic that I know I'm a bit late to, this whole Konami, Kojima, Silent Hills kerfuffle. For those of you living under a rock, the story goes that earlier this year, someone noticed that the Metal Gear Solid 5 website no longer had Hideo Kojima's name, nor his production company, Kojima Productions, name on it. Later on, the public would find out that MGS5 is Kojima's last game with Konami. Meaning that the Silent Hills game he was working on with Mr. Del Toro and another Mr. Norman Reedus has been cancelled. But not only has it been cancelled, Konami is actively trying to cover up all proof of its existence, going as far to take playthroughs down off of the internet and remove it from the PSN store. You can no longer download that really awesome PT demo. In fact, some PlayStations with it downloaded to it are going on eBay for $1,000 plus. So if you got it, you might want to consider selling it. The question is, why would Konami be doing this? Metal Gear makes a lot of money, Silent Hills makes a decent amount of money, Kojima is beloved in the gaming press and the gaming public. Well, quite frankly, they don't care about video games or the people that play them really all that much anymore. You see, Konami isn't just a video game publisher. They have their hand in a lot of other businesses, health clubs, gambling products such as slot machines and pachinko machines, and things of that nature has far outpaced what they call their digital entertainment department, which is video games like Metal Gear, Silent Hill, Dance Dance Revolution. It's not an insane amount that's outpaced it, but enough to be significant. And when they compared what they were making off health clubs and casino games to what they made off video games, it's becoming harder to justify continue pumping a lot of funds into video games, even if they are profitable. Not only that, but in the case of Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill, while they are still profitable, both those franchises hit their sales peak a while ago. The best-selling Metal Gear Solid game was Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. That game came out in 2001, and it sold 7 million copies. The best-selling Silent Hill, on the other hand, is the very first one, which came out in, I believe, 1999. It sold 1.6 million copies. So from the mind of an investor who knows nothing about video games, these franchises peaked ages ago, while slot machines and pachinko machines either increase in sales or stay steady. So while what Kojima is doing sucks, it makes sense from a business standpoint to move away from video games, especially with the Japanese legislature taking votes on whether or not to legalize gambling and not just pachinko machines. Now, my opinion on this is twofold as a gamer. I think it sucks. I love Metal Gear. It's one of those franchises that, along with Halo, made me the gamer I am today and gave me a lifelong love of video games and made me appreciate them as an art form. And while Silent Hill was never one of my favorite franchises, those first 3 games were really something special. I love the living crap out of that third game. Kojima is a brilliant creator, and the shady business dealings at Konami involving his career and Silent Hills and the Silent Hills PT demo and all the rest is some serious, serious bullshit. Mega bullshit. But, as a realist, I understand where this is coming from. Konami wants to make as much money as possible while spending as little as possible. And the profit margins on games like Metal Gear have been going down or kind of remaining steady, and in Silent Hill's case, they were not the hugest to begin with. Yes, Metal Gear still carries quite a bit of clout, and spin-offs not made by Kojima, like Rising, have done very, very well, but not to the level of Konami's other businesses. The real shame is that potentially awesome games like Silent Hills get lost in the process. In a perfect world, publishers would all be all about making awesome games, awesome new IPs, and amazing sequels that all sell really well. Sadly, this isn't the case. This whole situation is really unfortunate. The loss of Silent Hills, Kojima leaving Konami, and potentially never seeing another Metal Gear from Kojima breaks my heart. It's one of the most depressing things I have ever heard. That said, once again, business is business. It's just really, really depressing business. Well, that's it for this week, folks. I know that it's kind of a short week, but I hope you enjoyed my first mostly scripted episode of Bronson Rants. I'll be back next week with another Bronson Rants. It's now weekly. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at TheGamerAccess, Facebook.com/TheGamerAccess, Twitch.tv/TheGamerAccess, YouTube, though our stuff does show up late there. And for more on this particular topic, check out Super Bunny Hop on YouTube. He did 2 amazing videos on this topic, Konami versus the Internet and Kojima versus Konami, that take a far more in-depth look at this topic, and more in-depth than I ever could. Anyway, peace out, duders. I'll see you next week with an E3, I don't know, some prediction show or something cool like that. Have a good week. Love you guys. Peace out.
Access granted.